It kind of pains me to say this, but I think Kyle Duggar's time in New England is coming to an end. If that wasn't already a question coming into the preseason game against the Vikings, I think we got confirmation from this game. And the biggest reason for that isn't because, he didn't do well or something. We saw at the end of the game he got that interception, which could have gone very badly, but it was the fact that he played all the way until the end of the game, which seems to be odd for someone who would be considered a starter. It is exactly what happened with Anfernee Jennings last week, who a lot of people were like, okay, this must mean that he is on the roster bubble a lot more than we thought. And now that looks like that's what Kyle Duggar is dealing with, despite getting a new contract last year and looking like a superstar in 2023. But whatever happened last season, and you thought that it was going to be because of a misdiagnosed injury that he didn't get dealt with and properly diagnosed until the offseason, that was why he didn't do well. Well, that's not looking like it so far because he's not impressing and he's fallen down the depth chart over the summer. And now that he played almost the entirety of this game with the backup defense, it's not looking good that Duggar is going to stay with the Patriots. In fact, they might try to use him as a trade asset because there are going to be teams that still think of him as a starter, or at least think that he could be their best option at safety if they still need somebody. And I kind of hate it because Kyle Duggar has been one of my guys since they drafted him, and he was very overlooked and he proved everybody wrong, but I don't know what's happened over the last couple years because he does not look like the same player. There's still plenty of time, but the other guys down the depth chart at safety have been outplaying him, so it's not looking good for him. And I don't know, it's kind of like one of those things that is great and it's not great at the same time. And if you want to check out all of my feelings about it, make sure you go to musketfire.com. As you can see, this is my article that I got up about Duggar just a little bit ago.